Hello Stamper, welcome to Frenchie's video. I'm Franz Martin, independent demonstrator with Stampin' Up. And today we're going to do a manly card. And it's this here. It don't say much about the card. It's a magazine we get when we're a demonstrator. But I think I figure it out. So let's get started. We're going to use the Adventure Bound DSP. I absolutely love this paper. So we're going to use that paper, but the base card, because this is what I designed here. The base card, it's going to be done on our embossing, not embossing, but our punch board card. So first I had done one with the regular size A2 card. Well, it's too big to put in an envelope. So I decreased my size. So I'm doing the card size. On this here, it's 4 by 5. So that way it's going to give me the chance to put it in an envelope. So 4 by 5, it's 7.5 by 7.5 our cardstock need to be. And we score, the first score, it's at 3 3/8. So I get my piece of vanilla here. So our base of our card is going to be vanilla. And this is 7.5 by 7.5. We bring that right here at 3 3/8. And this is what it's lovely on this board. Everything it's marked. Punch, turn. Now forget the numbers. You just bring your score to your guide here. Again, score, punch. Doesn't matter if you score first, punch first, but as long as you do both of them, you're in good shape. So we have to do 4 sides. So it's just the first one that you're going to guide, and the rest it's boom boom. Okay? So that's our card base. Now what we're going to do with this, we have to do some trimming because we don't need the full envelope. So let's turn this around. I want to double measure what I've done on this one here. It is 3/4. Okay. So the top where the neck is, we're going to bring this at 3/4 right there. So, oops, no. Let me think this over again. I need 3/4. So that would be right there, about 3/4 inch. Bring this in, cut this, so that is gone. So now we got our, and this, make sure you do that on the long way, because you get, or the short way I should say. This is longer on the short way. Now the bottom part need to be gone completely. Let me move, here we go, maybe. Okay, so the bottom, this is the bottom, this was the top. The bottom need to be gone completely. So you're going to line that right in your groove where it cut. So now we got this. Let's cut this completely. So this is gone. Now, the place that it flipped though, we want in the back of our punch board, our envelope board, we get this there that do the rounder corner. Put that in, rounder corner. Whoops, I didn't went all the way. Let me put this flat. Make sure it's all in the way. Here we go. So now I get my rounder corner done. This part here, I want to take 2 1/4 out. So I'm going to bring this at 2 1/4. So you see my score, I lined that up with my 2 1/4 thing. I cannot push it all the way. Well, now that I cut that, I could though. But it's at 2 1/4. I think it's easier if I put it here. Voila. So now that it's done. So this is what you're going to have. Now what we're going to do, it's 1 1/4. We're going to mark that. Bring that right at the edge here. And take a pen or pencil. Do I have a pencil? Oh, I do have a pencil. Okay, right here. Right at the edge. We're going to mark just a little mark. And come right here at 1 1/4 and make your mark. Measure twice, cut once. Here we go. Now that we got that, what you're going to do, it's cut this to your mark. This is your color we're doing. Don't you just like that I don't get no pattern? I just go with the flow. Now you're going to take this, just go sideways, fold this down, fold this down, voila. Now I'm going to take this, going to go diagonal. Do I measure? Nope. So I would say I'm cutting about ½ inch. So this is what I get. You know what? You don't see too good white and cream together. Voila. So now you see this is what I get. Now we're going to do our bow tie. I choose this pattern here and this for the top. I thought it's going to be perfect for our men. So we're going to take the bow punch and we're going to cut 2 of this. 1 and 2. And we need 1 of this here. Okay, let's do our bow quick. So I take 1 glue dot, put it there, fold this together, pinch it, take this, oops, need glue dot, not the other piece of paper, fold this, and then we're going to put those 2 together. Usually I use tumble glue for this. You know what? Let's remove this and let's use the tumble glue. Because glue dot, glue dot, glue dot make it a bit too thick after a while. So then just put them together. Oops. It don't take that long to dry, but it's not as fast as glue dots. Now what I'm going to do, here's my rubber mat. I'm going to take this here. I put plenty of snail in the back of that. I'm just going to wrap this around it. Ha! We got our little bow tie. Didn't went right in the center. Can I fix that? Maybe, maybe not. I sure can. Let me move that a little bit towards this side here. Here we go. Okay, now we got our bow tie done. See? Now what we're going to do is take our card and remember those patterns. Oh, we have to reinforce this. I don't know where my score, my bone folder. I got 1 at each corner, but it seemed that they get moved always at the other. So now we got this. Now we're going to put snail on this, snail on this. Uh-oh, I got glue over here. Let me fix this up here right on the side. Oh. Okay, what we're going to do, where my silicone mat that I had, right here. We need to cover this whole thing. So really, the tumble would work great to here. I just want to make sure the sides are very covered. Now make sure if you get glue on the side. Now I'm going to take this here. And this I went 5.5, just over 5 by like 3 1/4, whatever. Gonna put, that was the pattern they had on the, now I'm gonna put this. Really tumble, you could put a nice little layer of tumble, tumble glue. Okay, I just want to make sure my pattern gonna match. Yeah, this way. Now we're going to line that up right here. Voila. And this one could be way smaller, really. So now I'm just going to come here. And I bet it would be an easier way to do both pieces. But this is what I came up with. And really, this piece here, I can save it and do the reverse for my bow tie. And now this here. Add some glue on the side there. And like I said, I don't know if it's an easier way for this. I bet it is to put it on my board, but it worked. Et voila. See? Oh, this could have been more on the side there. Let me try to fix that because that's really going to bug me. Make sure you push your paper all the way on the side. Here we go. So now I got that. And I got some of the buttons. Well, I thought I had buttons. Yep. I used the antique brad, and I cut the brads in the back. Well, they are stuck here. Well, here we go. I had this one or this one here, which this or this. This is too big. We're going to use this one. And what we're going to use, I cut the brads in the back because it was, I would have had to put it just on the paper. On the DSP, I didn't want to show my brad inside. So I'm just using glue dots. I'm going to put that right there. Okay, now over here usually they get a little scarf or whatever. So what we're going to do, we're going to use just a tiny little piece here. Huh. Okay, which size is that? That is about, just below 1/2 inch by about 1.5. I'm going to take this. Oh, we wanted to do a scarf, right? Let's try to do a scarf. You know what? We're going to just put the pocket for now. Here we go. We get the little pocket. Now I got the stamp, oh, that's Happy Birthday. I wanted Happy Father's Day. Well, we're going to do Happy Birthday. That is in the guy's greeting. Going to take that. I got Cajun Craze. Voila. Now, where did we put the bow tie? Here it is. So really this here can get glued so it won't keep on opening. So it's going to take the pressure away. When you put the bow tie, it's going to stay. Et voila, my friend. This is it. Hope you enjoyed this. I'm going to have more dimension on my blog, but voila. I'm going to show you again the one in the catalog, or not the catalog, but the magazine. So they had put a tag there. I didn't want to put a tag. I wanted to have it more simple, or not simple, but I didn't take away from the vest there. And like I said, this should fit right. You know what? The collar don't fit. We can cut the collar that fit though. How much? So really, it's just about here we go. Now it fit. So to be honest with you, I would cut the bottom a little bit more to fit better. So what I mean by that, take 1/2 inch off from your bottom. So taking 1/2 inch off from your bottom, you still have the perfect one and you don't damage your collar and it fit perfect now. Thank you so much, and hope you learned something new. Till next time, happy stamping. Again, visit my blog at FrenchieStamps.com for all your product.